These numbers only begin to tell the story of ECM's work. This year, 2 themes emerged from our work in 3 areas of partnership: economic justice and raising up leaders. Economic justice. Episcopal City Mission's approach to economic justice is a holistic one. For example, ECM partners with agents of change committed to making a difference in the lives of individuals, such as Episcopal City Tutoring, who is providing youth the opportunity to excel academically, and the Boston Faith and Justice Network, who is encouraging members of parishes to reflect on economics personally and as a community. We also support those who are promoting change at the community level, like many of the Burgess Urban Fund organization's grantees. For example, the Community and Economic Development Center of Southeastern Massachusetts, who is working toward fair transportation rates and schedules for all in the Fall River and New Bedford area. ECM also supports agents engaged in social structural changes in the wider society, such as Episcopalians for Global Reconciliation, addressing issues of global economic crisis, and SOCAP, working to educate about fair business policies, and the list goes on. This holistic approach is grounded in the conviction that the economy is a wide net of relationships, and, while it may be easier to be effective promoting change locally, we are also called to action and reflection at the levels of the structures that perpetuate inequality and injustice. The social structural work for social justice includes at least 2 related but distinct venues: A, policy formation and advocacy, and B, corporate activism. Currently, ECM is engaged in Raise Up Massachusetts, a political campaign to raise the minimum wage and secure 5 days of sick leave to workers in Massachusetts. This has been a wonderful opportunity for ECM to invite parishes to be a part of policy formation and change. As a corporate activist, ECM has authorized its portfolio manager, Trillium Assets Management, to submit shareholder resolutions on behalf of ECM in partnership with other investors to address issues such as disclosure of lobbying activity by any corporation making direct or indirect contributions to any organization that writes or endorses legislation, and payday lending. As we look ahead, there are 2 new initiatives emerging for action and reflection for economic justice. The 1,000 Churches Project, in partnership with Criterion, is an effort to engage 1,000 churches across the country in modest investments in their local economies as a vehicle for reflection on the challenges of investing in ways that promote the common good and are economically viable. Creation Care and the Church is a workshop co-sponsored by ECM and the trustees of donations of the diocese, intended to achieve 2 or 3 related goals. A, to provide participants with an introduction to the tools available to market activists to influence how investment companies allocate their money, and ours. B, to give people a sense that they can have a voice in the market. And C, to address specifically the emerging challenges of investments in fossil fuels. ECM funds and works with the following economic justice agents. As a funder, ECM participates monthly in ongoing dialogue and collaborative projects with other justice-minded funders in an economic justice funder group. Our goal is to learn from one another and to provide resources and opportunities for leaders in our community to help them build movements addressing economic injustice. Much of our work is equipping leaders with the skills to lead social movements and create change. We are focused on providing grants to organizations who are excelling in this field and to those who are just getting started in their mission to raise up new leaders in their communities. One of the requirements of the Burgess Urban Fund is that grassroots organizations applying for a BUF grant demonstrate that they include local leaders in their structures of governments in order to engage and develop emerging leaderships. We also fund various programs in partnership with the diocese designed to raise and equip new leaders in the Church. ECM is raising up leaders through funding for these diocesan programs. We seek to nurture emerging leadership directly by inviting clergy and lay delegates to engage with us at the Mission Discernment Days, Lobby Days, and other gatherings intended to promote action and reflection on pressing issues. One of ECM's ongoing invitations to leadership is our 1000 Conversations of a Just World, collecting indexed card-sized descriptions of a humanized world as dreamed by you. You can lead with us by connecting with ECM's networks. Go to our website and join our mailing list to receive our newsletter, All Things New, and our e-news blasts. Like us on Facebook and visit our webpage www.episcopalcitymission.org.